This is a review of the Mr. Freeze 1.5 pint electric ice cream maker. It is self-freezing, so you do not need to use rock salt or anything like that to freeze this. It's all done electrically. I'm going to show you the freezer here. You can see this right here, you would push down in order to take the center part out here, which holds the paddle that actually mixes up the ice cream. You can make either a hard ice cream or a soft serve ice cream, and this is just your power button that shows that right now it is not running. So I'm going to make peach ice cream. This does come with an owner's manual here. And inside there are quite a few different ice cream and let's see, what else do they have in here? Sorbet recipes. So they are not all the same. For instance, the peach ice cream just uses milk or cream or a mixture of both, sugar, and you use the puree from one ripe peach. And that's all you use in this. So some of them do use heavy cream or things like that, but this one right here just uses milk, and since we don't use dairy milk, I'm using almond milk, so we'll see how that works, whether or not it's even going to turn out with the almond milk. But you get to find out right along with me. So to open this up, just turn the whole top, and you'll be able to lift this entire unit out that has the beater and the top with the motor and everything. So I'm going to lay that to the side. There is in here a line, and I know you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a line here that's a max fill line, and you only go that high with it because as you make the ice cream, it is going to expand, and you want to leave room for that. So I may not be able to put all of this in here, even because it was a rather large peach that I used. Let's see here. All right. Just barely. So I can put it all in there. Get this out of the way. And then you put the motor head and the beater bar and everything back into place. It's easy to see where it goes. There's a tab and a slot there, so you know where to put it in, and then you just turn it, rotate it around until this green here, you've got your little lines that line up here, and I'm going to show you what that looks like there. There are little electrodes that are underneath that have to touch, and so if you've got these lined up, you know that those should be touching. Okay, so let's put this here. We want to make sure we have good air circulation through it all of it. Oh, it does come with an ice cream scoop, measuring spoons, and a spatula to be able to use when you get this out. So, in the instructions here, let's get here to, okay, so we've got our ice cream in here, and we put the top on, or we've got our mix in, and put the top on, and then I'm going to push whether I want soft serve or hard ice cream, and I want hard ice cream. And so now that has just turned on there, and we'll see what it does. It says that the motor should start turning here, and then it will start making ice cream. So I will turn it off because this is going to take anywhere from, I think it says 45 minutes to 3 hours to do. So I'm going to shut this off, and I'll be back when the ice cream is finished. Okay, remember I told you that if you don't have this lined up just right, that the electrodes won't be touching, and that's what had happened. But when I needed to do a little adjustment with it, and now you can see that the paddle is going around. So we'll be back later and see how our ice cream turns out. Okay, this has been going for 2 hours, and you can hear the difference in the sound as it thickens up and stops moving. So I've turned it off. I'm going to open up and take the ice cream out and put it into a container, and then put it into the freezer. So I'm going to show you as I do that now. Okay. Oh, if you push in on this, it will separate this from the beater bar so that you can take that out. And then I'm going to take this off. The only thing I don't like is that you cannot remove this center, the cup that this goes into. So, sorry, I'm trying to get this in here quickly so I can put it into the freezer. But you can see we've got a nice consistency here of the ice cream. And again, I used almond milk in mine instead of milk or cream. And it seems like it has at least frozen up nicely. And so I'll get this out of here and put it in the freezer. Cleanup for this, you don't want to submerge this in water at all. So you're going to have to just put water inside of the bowl and clean it out. And you can wash all the other pieces in soapy water, so that will help to clean it up. This nice spatula that they give you works well to scoop everything out. I'm so far away from it here. Let's have a little bit more. So we've got our ice cream in here. I'm going to put it in the, see, there you go. I'm going to put it into the freezer and freeze it. I think this is going to be fun. There's only 2 of us in the house, so making 1.5 pints of ice cream or sorbet is a good amount for us. We don't need anything more than that. So if you have a large group, it's not going to be big enough, or you're going to have to do multiple batches of it. But I want to get this in the freezer now. So again, this is the Mr. Freeze 1.5 pint ice cream maker. It is an electric ice cream maker, and seemed to work pretty good. It took about 1 hour and 45 minutes for this to set up.